if you want to
I can
help
both
close,
these
talking about
shows.
JR, that's fine. Um,
Oh, you gotta speak up, baby. It's raining.
We'll do our sponsor sheets real quick. And then we'll roll right in.
We're sitting on the porch. We're sitting on the porch and look up at the name on the boat.
We'll do some turkey tips, turkey hunting tips. I've got some pretty cool clothes and stuff for y'all.
Fix it so we can have it back. That's why I changed it. It's cute. If you're standing. Trying to see it with another.
Oh, good.
Nervous?
Why?
I don't like cameras.
There's not a camera.
I'm a very loud person, but like, and like. I'm the person that really knows Amber. Switch over. No, I'm not saying that. Just like, if we were talking.
Yeah, you don't even, that's nothing. Yeah, you don't. It's like a conversation hanging out, really. You don't really even feel like.
Already a comment on his leg?
Yes, sir.
Is it my dad?
These are some pearls.
And they're so big, he's so big, you're sitting on a ball, so.
Look out now.
Dang, man.
What up?
Put my sunglasses on. Chase, getting you, boy.
That's all right. I'm running the turkey off before you get here, and they're gonna come back the weekend after you get here.
Hello, everybody. Thank y'all for starting to tune in.
That's only one person.
And don't forget, if y'all have a smart TV, go on YouTube, pull up Wildlife Addiction
Mr.
on
Bill.
YouTube, and sit at your TV at home, big screen. Sit back in your chair and watch.
Mr. Harris.
I'm sorry. We can. Skylar, come on here sometime. We talk about some youth hunts, and I need a good group of youth on here anyway. Need a good group of youth on here to talk about. So it'll be a lot of fun. And I'll be rocking and moving and switching and turning. So just enjoy. It's no big. It's no big deal. So, Mac, if you want to start with the sponsors, then I'll finish the sponsor. Hey, do y'all want water?
You want water?
You're good. I'm gonna grab you one then. Do you want water? Okay. I smile at that. I'm not too
Is
shy.
that my mom?
My wife is watching.
Hey, Brenda. Shake it up so it'll spill in your lap.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I used to spill them anyways.
Right underneath. No, I don't.
We'll just have some good conversation. That's all we're doing. We're just sitting there and hanging out. And the mics are picking y'all up good. So even though y'all hear rain, as long as y'all can hear me, normal voice is fine. These mics work really well. A lot better than what we were using. We were having trouble for some reason. We got some folks. Rodney needs a shave. Becky McBride. I agree, hon. Yes, he does. Tell Courtney Smiley hi. Christy Thompson. Do y'all have it on? Are y'all watching on your phones? You can watch it on your phone.
Hi, Courtney.
Hey, we got 7 o'clock, guys and gals. Y'all ready to go? Everybody ready?
I am. She's not.
I know. Bless
She's
your heart. Hey, look, everybody. Welcome to Wildlife Addiction. With live Facebook and YouTube show. We're a program. We're for hunters by hunters. That's what we are. Our goal here is just to be a resource to help your hardworking, everyday mom and dad that goes to work 5 days a week and raises a family. We want to make sure that we can give and receive information that's going to make your time in the field better. whatever we can do to, whether it be food plots or chips, whatever we can do to make your hunt a little more successful. That's what we're trying to do. That's our goal here. Pushing the youth, trying to get these parents to get these kids off their phones and PlayStations, get them in the outdoors, get them outside. We don't care if it's hunting, fishing, playing baseball, whatever it takes to get them out of the house.
Trapping
So,
even.
Yeah, that's kind of our goal. So, but anyway, my name's Keith Haywood.
I'm Rodney McBride.
Amber Orman, Courtney Smalley.
Natalie Simpson.
And what we're going to do before we dig into the women is we need to talk about our sponsors. We want to thank our sponsors. Without the sponsors, this isn't possible. And more than that, we want to thank all the viewers for tuning in every week to watch us, all the support we get. It's amazing. This little program's growing, and we are very humbled by it. So we hope that we set a good example for everybody that's watching, and we hope we do a good job up here for you guys. So, Mac, if you want to start with your sponsor list, buddy, go ahead.
All right, Buster Seed Company. You can reach them at 318-336-9890. Chris will take great care of you, or Google Buster Seed to find a dealer near you. Wildlife Seed Solution. You can call Mason Chandler at 731-592-4361. Mason is a real world seed dealer. Wildlife Addiction Food Plots and Service. You can call Keith Haywood, my partner down there at the far right. It's 731-780-6426. Or you can call myself, Rodney McBride, at 901-603-6601. We also have Sanders Auto Sales of Greenbrier. You buy there, pay there, no credit checks required. Call Mark Tate at 615-643-3740. Pioneer Outdoor Sports. Call Robert Myers at 731-659-2400. They're located at 608 Tennessee Street out of Bolivar. Spur Brand. They're just more than a brand. You go to support at spurbrand.com or call 215-747-7242. Check out all their hunting apparel. Randy, Sean, Bubba, Sean, and the staff will take great care of you. They treat you like family. I enjoy them.
They got you and your sponsors. Okay, we have Sheridan Valley Outfitters, Iowa Hunting for deer and turkey in Wayne County. That is Zone 5 in Iowa. It's quality deer hunting, and it's actually very affordable. Reach the staff to book a hunt by calling 660-346-1467 or visit their website at SheridanValleyOutfitters.com. And let me tell you, I've been there a couple times, and if you're looking for a good out-of-state Iowa hunt that's been on your bucket list forever, you need to give them a call. Just the staff, the deer hunting's amazing, but the experience is even better. It's amazing. And then we have First Products, turf and agricultural equipment built to last. First Products equipments are factory direct, so there's no middleman. You can reach the First Products guys at 229-471-4204, or you can look them up on the web at sales@firstproducts.com, and that's it's first one with the ST, firstproducts.com. So sponsors, thank y'all very much for believing in us and what we do and what we're trying to promote. And just understand, if you're out there and we could always take more. Everything that we take in from sponsorships goes straight back out the door.
Right.
It takes very, very little to run the show. So everything we do mainly goes out to support community, especially the youth, different hunts, different organizations that we believe in. So if you're looking for a place that you need somebody to share your product, or you want to help out, help the kids, help the community, give us a call. We'd love to talk to you about it. And before we get to the ladies, we do have a few announcements we're going to do real quick. Okay, I hate that y'all are chomping at the bit to go. I know you are, Courtney. We got
She's ready.
Oh, that's you.
Come on now. Yeah, this one is.
So this is
Yeah, I sure was. I promise. She's coming. She's on the show, baby.
Yeah, we're sorry up front.
With it. Laugh at it.
We let him out every once in a while.
It's gonna be a great show.
This first announcement I want to talk about is if you're like us and live in the CWD zone or unit CW, not zone, unit CWD,
Right.
this is a big one. So I'm just going to read it like I wrote it. If you live in the unit CWD and you want to keep the unit CWD regulations as they are now, as far as getting to use rifles for the velvet hunt, rifles during what used to be the muzzleloader hunt,
Right.
you know, replacement bucks, earn a buck, your voice needs to be heard. So you can go on, Anthony Landers sent this out today, and Anthony and I talked today. He actually went to the meeting the other day. You need to go to TWRA hunting comments at tn.gov, and you need to express your, you know, if you want to keep the CWD unit the way it is here, you have the deadline to reach out to them is April the 10th. So, and your input really matters. And of course, but
Don't wait until it's over and then gripe about it.
that's right.
Hey, do
That's
your
right.
job now. Vote.
So,
Put your input in.
yeah, get your voice out there. I personally like the CWD.
I do too.
I like the unit. I like our restrictions or regulations. If they want to cut us back a buck, I'm okay with that. We can
Right.
still.
You can
if
always
want
earn a
another
buck.
doe, yeah.
Yeah.
You can always earn a buck with a doe. So, but April 10th is the deadline, and from what I understand, they're really on the fence about now this coming season for deer is when it's going to start. So it'll be, and it goes for 2 years. Anytime they make a rule or regulation, it lasts for 2 years before they go back in from the commission and meet again and make a vote on it. So, so please get online, twra.huntingcomments@tn.gov. And they also want you, if you decide to do it, they want you to, let me look on here. They want you to include the county or counties that you hunt in West Tennessee, or in, not, I say West Tennessee, in the CWD. So make sure you get on there. You know, whether you like it or don't like it, at least get on there and give a comment,
Right.
because that's going to matter. We have a couple of hunter education classes coming up. Let me get those because it covers pretty much west to east Tennessee. And I've got to go to my pictures to do that because it was a lot to write. All right, so Lawrence County Hunter Education class. It's going to be a 3-day class. It starts March the 28th, and that's going to be from 6 to 9 p.m. March the 29th from 6 to 9 p.m. and March the 30th, 8 to 12 a.m. It's going to be at Gum Springs Baptist Church, and that's located at 932 Wesley Chapel Road in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. And if you need any details or you need to sign up, you can simply go to tnwildlife.org, and because turkey season's coming, you know, these young kids, oh yeah, I know you're fired up
I'm
too.
ready.
So moms and dads, get your kids in there and get this hunter education class taken care of so they can go. We also have another one. So this one's going to cover, you know, the Brownsville, West Tennessee area. It's going to be April the 1st, 2nd, and 4th from 5 to 9 p.m. at Zion Baptist Church, which is here in Brownsville, Tennessee. And if you have any questions, you can call 629-266-0466 to get one of the kids registered for that class. And this next class is up at our buddy Chase's area up around Del Rio, Tennessee. Registration, let me see. At the time he sent this, there were 18 to 35 seats remaining. Chase, if you can look that up and send me anything, because that was actually from a week ago. Don't know how many left open there. The location is going to be at Del Rio Community Center Fire Hall in Del Rio, Tennessee. It starts, the classes, it looks like it's a one-day, it is. It's a one-day class, April the 13th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So if you had, that should have covered West, Middle, and East Tennessee, I believe, in that just then. So if you have a child that needs to take the hunter safety course, there you go. Pass that along. And I just completely messed up everything I was doing here.
While you're finding your stuff, I'll go to, we have, Keith and I will be up in Hardin County, Tennessee, Juvenile Weekend. It's Hunting the Cure. It's April the 5th through the 7th. It's a youth hunt. All proceeds go to St. Jude. 100% goes to St. Jude. You can go to their website at www.huntingthecure.com. It's a first come, first basis, but I talked to Jason tonight. Hey, they have a couple spots open. Hey, let's fill them up. Or their P.O. box is 1782 Savannah, Tennessee, 38372. They're going to be a silent auction on Saturday. They're going to have a cornhole tournament. Hey, anything that you want to donate to this good proceed, hey, let's get out there and get them some money. You still hung up?
Yeah, I'm about caught up. I'm trying to get back on the page and look at if we have any questions yet. Well, all right, ladies,
Yes, sir. It's
the stars of the show are in the house.
time.
So everybody out there's heard the song and knows the term Boys of Summer, right?
That's right.
We have the Girls of Fall right here. That's what we're going to call them, the Girls of Fall. And let me tell you something, dude. And Mac, you know this. And I had a baby sister that hunt. Women are some straight up killers now. I'm telling you, they're hard to beat in the woods. They're more patient than us. They probably study it as hard or harder than us. They're straight up killers. And to have y'all here for us is an honor. And what we're going to do is just have a round table discussion on just different things and take turns and jump in and just talk. We're going to talk hunting for a little while. So how did y'all get hooked into hunting? What was y'all's influences? Where did yours come from?
Mine came from my boys. I could never get them to hang out when they were doing anything. They just wanted to go hunt.
They were
So,
hunting.
yeah. So I'd go sit with them in the deer stand and
Yeah.
spend time with them and hang out and whatever. And finally, they got me to shoot a doe one day, and I was hooked up for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, my mom, and I'm gonna jump in and out. So my mom, after school, would carry me out to the hunting farm and just sit in the car and read a book while I went hunting. She waited on me. Every once in a while, she'd go sit with me, but for her just to carry me out there and sit in the car and wait on me and let me hunt, I've always one of the coolest things ever. I had a cool mom.
Yeah.
A very cool mom. What about you? Courtney, where did you find your love for the outdoors? How'd that start?
With Tucker, my child, he saw a shooting house. He thought we were going to be Army Rangers and crawl on our belly and crawl up in this whole big ordeal. So Papa took us hunting.
Papa is your dad?
He
Or-
might as well be.
Okay.
He's,
Okay.
when my dad passed, Papa and Mimi slid right on
Awesome.
in there, and
Awesome.
they are just as much parents to me. Hey, Mimi, I seen you on there.
Are they watching?
Uh-huh.
That is great.
And so we put hours and hours and hours in the woods after I sat with Tucker. I was like, I kind of like this.
Yeah,
It's peaceful. You don't have time to sit and think about nothing else but paying attention.
that's right. And it's a challenge. It's a big
Oh,
challenge. And we'll get into that some too.
Hey, Bill Ramsey has a question first. Have you ladies ever hunted any deer or turkey together? Like y'all
Yeah.
three?
We have.
Oh, these two.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but
No, you don't have to interrupt. You don't have to follow that.
So
These
y'all
two
kill
right here-
anything?
These two right here have been on some killing sprees together.
That's good.
So there's a fella that we're going to try to get on the show one night. Y'all tell him who it is and who y'all are to him. Mr. Who?
Who?
Mr. Who? He's a hard kind of fella.
That got us into our love for duck hunting for sure.
Right.
I mean, he was the first one to take us under his wing and bring us out there to his special spot and
What does he call y'all?
Hoots Honeys.
Who's turn?
Who's Honeys. He's got a sign, a street
Who's
sign out there that
Honeys?
says
Who's
Who's Honeys.
Honeys?
Yeah.
And there's like, what is there
I
like?
that.
There's 4 or 5 or so of y'all that hunt with me. There's a pretty decent sized group that goes out there and hunts. And look, when we were doing the Tennessee Outside Show, of course, he'd come on there quite often. And I think y'all need to understand, and you probably do understand, but y'all meant as much to him or more than he thought so highly of y'all, just like y'all were his own children. And nothing, she's won't be able to buy me so bad she can't stand it. Go get your blanket back, bitch.
So how did you become a hunter?
To spend time with my husband.
Hey, my wife went hunting with me one time. I said, nope, no more. You can't do it. She gone.
Spend more time. He was always out doing something. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go.
Oh man,
And
that's
good
awesome.
for you for that. I mean,
Yeah.
to pick up and want to go spend time with your husband that way.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
And now we enjoy it because Mason is old enough to go, so we all three just go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it just makes a family that hunts together stays
Stays
together.
together, exactly
And,
right.
and that is a true thing. So we need to get Becky in the deer stand.
Oh, no.
Tracy's
Oh,
been
no.
with me. Tracy's
Don't make
been
us
with
have
me.
to take her. to her house.
You wouldn't want her to go. You want to kill something?
You want to see
You
something?
wanna
feel
see
real bad. We put her on the deer.
I hope you do, baby.
But
What
y'all
kind
heard
of deer
that.
you killed?
8 points
8 points.
this year.
Bigger than mine. I lose a lot of them
We are
anyway,
very
so it don't
determined-
matter.
We are very determined women. We can do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with y'all. Hey, y'all can be my spotter.
That's a whole show to talk about being his spotter now. For real. We got some good stories about that, Mac, don't we, Bubba?
Yes, you do.
Look, I couldn't make it without him. He knows without being all sentimental here. That's my guy over there. We do a lot of hunt together. We've had a lot of good times. And growing up with my son, so here we have anything that's a river or a body of water, we have what's called a river rule. When we cross that river, what happens on that side of the river stays on that side of the river. So he kind of got to be, a little more grown up in some ways than I just wouldn't tell mom. That's just that's the end of the story. I wouldn't tell anybody. And he thought that was pretty cool. It made him feel like a big guy,
Right.
But as far as, so I guess your biggest influence would be your husband. And
That's awesome.
that is awesome.
It really is.
Now, what all do you hunt?
Deer, turkey. Well, I'm getting into turkey hunting this
Uh-huh.
year.
Oh,
I've been
yeah.
a few times and watched, but I've never
Uh-huh.
killed one. So hopefully this year I can get one. But deer and duck hunting, it's my favorite.
That's
Definitely.
awesome. Yeah, what about you? Who was your biggest influence? I'm talking to you, Gordon.
Oh, me?
Oh, yeah. Biggest influence.
After I started hunting,
Yeah, and I probably know who it is. There's probably a couple of them, really. You
I
probably
have a whole handful.
Yeah. You
I
have
really
C.
do.
Jack, and you have Mr. Anthony, and several.
JR.
JR, yeah, and we'll get into JR later, and it's okay to get emotional about JR. Go ahead, because a lot of folks on here know JR, and I got to know him through the Tennessee Outside Show, and he was a special kind of good fellow. And I know you were exceptionally close with JR. You did a lot of filming for him. Y'all did a lot of things on and off, in and out the field together.
Right.
And I'm trying to keep you from start crying, and it's okay. People on here know who JR is, but you could probably explain JR as good or better than anybody. So go ahead, just
JR was definitely one that would take anybody under his wing, especially a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, he put a lot of time and effort into the Hope Outdoor Hunt, and I got involved with it as well. We're taking people out with disabilities.
Yeah.
Making sure they get to enjoy the woods and the water just like we do.
Isn't that the best?
It is the most rewarding hunt you will ever be on. Hey, Sarah, if you're watching.
And those young people are, I mean, they're grateful, but they're very willing. They're very capable. They don't let any kind of a restriction get in their way.
Yep.
They will fight through it and they will get it done. And I didn't mean to, cut you off there, but keep on talking about JR a little bit.
Yep, he was real big in the catfish tournaments
Mhm.
On the Tennessee River. I've helped him do several of those. I could turn it into a whole show talking about how good of a guy JR was.
Yeah, super, super special guy.
He meant the world to so many people. So
That's
many
awesome.
people.
He was one of those guys when you met him, you talked to him for 5 minutes, you fell in love with him. And he was, I guess now he was with Southern Woods and Water.
Right.
Now the show that he did like on the radio, what was that for? Was that for Southern Woods? That was his.
No,
That
that's
was
his
different.
own. Yeah.
And y'all actually, and we're talking about him in past tense right now because we lost JR yesterday. Correct? Was it yesterday?
Mhm.
We don't. If you know any details, we don't have to say anything. but we did lose JR. And, he meant a lot he meant a lot to West Tennessee. And if you were part of the outdoors in West Tennessee, you knew who Mr. J.R. Sweat was. So, so the biggest thing,
Family.
got Mark Tate. J.R. was a good man. And I wish we could dedicate this whole show, and we can dedicate this whole show to JR, because he was so much a part of you, and you knew him. And there's so much I could say, but it's hard to get it. It's here, but it's hard to get it to come out.
It's too soon to
Yeah.
start out there without falling
So
apart.
that's right. And so I guess the biggest thing we want to do here is remember how wonderful of a man JR was, and the influence he had on so many lives, and how dearly he'll be missed.
Yeah.
And if you knew him, you loved him. And we just want to send our condolences and our prayers out to his family. How many kids did he have? Do you know how many he had?
No.
I know he had one son, if not two. I know that for sure, but I didn't know. I don't know how many more he had.
Grandkids he loved
Yeah.
so much.
So we're gonna move on past that because we need to. But JR's in he's in a much better place than we are right now. We know that for sure. Okay. Now I'm gonna get back down to you.
Yep.
So what?
We can go all the way down.
All right, Amber, your biggest influence.
My biggest influence would be my boys and my.
Yeah, I know Matt loves to hunt, and I hope. Well, he's on the boat. He's gone right now. Oh, happy anniversary to this one. 14 years today.
Happy anniversary.
And if y'all know her, you know that she is one of a kind. Also, we love Amber. She has become family. I'm sorry. My dogs think that they're tough, but they're not. Matt, does he ever get to watch any or see any of this from the boat? Because he doesn't really have time, does he?
He didn't really get on Facebook a lot while he's on the boat.
Right. Well, if something
But
happens,
he's driving he's driving for hours, and then when he's not driving, he's sleeping, and he's right back up after again.
yeah,
They have weird hours, don't they?
they do.
7 on, 7 off, or something like
Yeah,
that.
6 on, 6 off. I'm not sure if that's how it is now that he's driving, though. I'm not sure what the hours. That's how it was when he was on the deck.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
And he, he's away from his family.
And he misses, like, it's his birthday the other day, is gone. It's our anniversary, is gone. But
And
next year he'll be home for that. So
that's good.
yeah.
And excuse me, I knew you before I knew Matt, and your sweet little daughter that I adore so, or y'all's sweet little daughter I adore so much. She's a ball of fire, and I love that child. But if Matt gets to see this, Matt, we love you, and happy anniversary to you too. And Matt and I do, when he's home, we do a men's class together on Monday nights, and that's how I really got to know Matt. And he's a very genuine, one of a kind guy, and you're very blessed. And he's very blessed to have you too. But we're going to move on. So now we're going to start back, and we've already kind of talked about this. I'm just kind of throwing out questions. Y'all just chime in and talk about whatever you want to. And you said that right now, you said, is duck season your favorite?
Yes.
Duck season is your favorite? I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Okay.
Have you killed many ducks?
Yes.
What kind of gun do you shoot?
Winchester SX4. I do have a 12 gauge and a 20 gauge, so it just depends on where we're hunting.
Lord,
What I need to shoot.
You did good. You did good. This is what I'm talking about. These girls are no rookies when it comes to the outdoors. What about you? What's your favorite? I mean, you probably have a tough time picking between what
I
your
have a
favorite.
real tough time picking because during deer season, deer's my favorite.
Yep.
Then we slide on into duck, and that's my favorite. And then we slide on into turkey, and that's my favorite.
Yeah.
And then it's summertime, getting ready for deer season, and then I'm fishing out kayak. So
Well, and somebody probably needs to have you in a boat catching a few.
Yeah,
ducks.
that's
And I
what I'm
noticed that he
thinking.
was watching because
Yeah.
he put a comment on here.
that's all that too.
Yeah, and sounds like you need to catch a few crappie.
I'm just saying.
Hey.
Who doesn't know?
Just
Who doesn't need to catch some crappie?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to take me.
look. This guy is a crappie guy, and this should be his co-pilot at all times. So
I mean,
We'll get you in there.
We can't catch them if we don't go.
I'm gonna say, Lonnie, boy, you better get this girl in a boat and get that girl some coffee.
Gobble, gobble.
I'm sure he's staying pretty busy right now between his normal job and then getting the guiding and I have never fished with Lonnie, and we plan on doing that hopefully at some point this year. But we know how good Lonnie is at his job when it comes to catching crappie. So now, what about you? Let me see. Let me move. Oh, your gun of choice, deer rifle.
Deer rifle, my Savage Axis 308.
Savage Action 308. Deer hunting.
Savage 270.
Savage 270. All right. Can you answer that one?
Weatherby 270 right now.
A Weatherby 270.
That's what I, yeah.
Yeah, better guns than we do, Max.
I got a red rider.
I know, right?
You'll shoot your eye out. Be careful.
All right.
All right. Shotgun. Favorite gun.
Well, I got a new favorite one this
Uh-oh.
season.
What you got?
Beretta Pintail.
A Beretta?
Oh, 12 gauge.
That better
I'm
shotgun.
showing no mercy this season.
Now, what about your shotgun? What's your shotgun choice?
SB1.
She said what?
Let's just.
SB1.
They have better shotguns than us too.
We're kind of spoiled, and I like it that way.
I'm devastated.
All right, let's get on turkey. Let's
Thank you.
get on turkey for a minute.
Okay.
So, do y'all shoot the same guns, shotguns, when you turkey hunting? I'm not going to ask you about loads or anything like that. What kind of shell you prefer? Some people know what shells they prefer.
Oh, we do.
Let me hear it.
Apex.
You shoot Apex. You can shoot them things. You can just see a dot out there with them Apex shells and kill one. What about you?
This year, I'm going with the Foxtrot ammo.
I know why, and that's a good shot. That's a
It
very
is.
good
I'm
shot.
excited to try it out.
Yeah, yeah,
See what happens. We're
yeah.
doing the Thunder.
yeah. Y'all gonna have a big season this year.
Mhm.
Y'all probably have some pretty good hunts lined up already, don't you?
We're trying.
Working on it. All right. Do you know what shell you shoot?
Apex.
Oh my lord!
I shoot Winchester.
And they shoot better shells than we do.
Yeah, I shoot Winchester.
We
We're
do not play. We're
We're
serious.
going to leave these
When
girls
we
at
do this,
home.
we're
Not bring them
serious.
back again, man.
We're gonna have to get a side job.
Now, here's a legit question that I have. A true legit question. When y'all go to buy a gun, does a normal factory gun, I mean, you're fairly tall, you're short. Does a normal factory deer rifle shotgun in that, does it fit you, or do you kind of have to find, or is it hard to find a gun that really fits y'all right?
Very hard.
I figured it was. Without going to a youth model gun, that was probably kind of tough for y'all.
Yeah, for me, it's not. A used model is way
It's way too short, but you're tall. You're a lot
Mhm.
taller than these two. So what about you? Is it tough to find them? You just kind of shoulder them
Shoulder
until you find
every one of
one.
them.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Until you
Show
find.
them until it fits
So
right.
with y'all, it's more of what fits me the best, almost as much as it is what it is, and who
Right.
makes it. Y'all have any good funny stories about each other?
We're not telling them on
You
here.
got to tell some
Yeah,
secrets.
something. I mean, come on.
So I know how many times now have you been soaking wet yet? Have you fallen in your waders yet?
Yes. I was told to follow behind a few friends that we were hunting, and they're all taller than me.
Uh-huh.
And I stepped in a beaver run.
You want to get back right there on
Yes.
you?
It was freezing.
Oh, I bet it was. Was he with you?
Yes. I thought it was him laughing at me.
Yeah, it probably was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably was. What about you? Yeah, I know y'all have to have some good stories about Uncle Hoot down there.
We have some, but I don't know if they're ready for TV.
Yeah, we need to keep. We probably
Hey, need to save those.
as G-rated as we can.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Y'all got to tell me one. You got to tell me
Tell
one. 'Cause
one.
I'm curious.
Tell one.
Come on,
I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
lies.
I just admitted that I've sunk.
I've fallen every year deer hunting. I can't balance. I trip over my own feet or sticks on the ground.
I find every country stick. Every
Yeah.
time.
I fall at least once a season during deer season, just tripping over myself.
You're pretty graceful, then.
I'm
Max same way.
far from
Max
graceful.
same way. But he does in one eye. He has trouble seeing out of one eye. Really, he can't hardly see anything out of one eye. So in the dark,
Yeah.
Mm.
And some of y'all now, I know that some of y'all are staff members on with some brands. And are you a staff member with
I'm
anybody?
not, but I would be interested to find out.
You need
more.
to, you need
Give
to,
us some
you need to, yeah. I'm gonna tell you what to do because the Spur brand's amazing. Reach out to them
Okay.
and look at being on the field staff with them. Get you some of the cool cap.
Okay.
When it comes and look, and there's a lot of great people in it. If there's anybody watching any of the brands that are watching, we love a lot of them. But I will say this: if you called or reached out to Spur brand, they're going to treat you like you are absolute family. They're amazing. And then you get to wear, you can get some cool caps and just some cool stickers and just be part of a family. It's a family oriented type gig. And anytime you can be, and we're pro staff members with some people, but when I'm a hunter at the end of the day,
Yes.
at the end of the day, I'm a hunter. The word pro is a little, I don't know. I'm just a hunter. I've been hunting all my life. Bye, guys. And I just love it. Now, who all are you with? Can you say?
Yeah.
I mean, we posted it on there, so.
Yeah, my main sponsor, may have heard of him, the legendary award-winning Parrish Elliott.
Yeah, absolutely. You got a call right there that he made for you, didn't you?
Got this is the newest mistress.
Mhm.
Sycamore base, stoned aluminum.
You hit it for me earlier. It sounded really good. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. That a
Just a
girl.
little, I'm quiet. We're not gonna squawk real loud.
That's all right. I'm gonna get Mac on heels in a few minutes to y'all here.
This just came in the mail, so
Oh, did it? So
Yeah.
you're playing with it and
learning it.
we're losing
Yeah.
our fire. I might have to put some more propane in there so if y'all don't get cold. Now, who else are you with?
Full Drawn Addiction, they are primarily did archery jerseys for
Mhm.
tournaments, but she made the shirts when we went to Wisconsin,
Mhm.
the Viking fishing gear.
Yeah.
Any of your sponsors, just say you've got a high school track team and want whatever your sponsors put for your school events, those custom jerseys they make.
Right.
But
That's-
Parrish is my main.
Parrish
Jason
is a great
Buxton
guy.
Great guy.
Spurs, and
Parrish is a great
He's a
guy.
great guy.
we got a new call coming out that we don't even know.
Well, he's got to keep that stick. Let me turn this off if y'all don't mind, okay? Before it don't catch me on fire.
Yeah, I'm excited about this new call.
Yeah.
He said this is all that the staff knows yet.
Mhm.
It's been deemed classified. It's one of his higher end calls, so it's got to be.
Yeah.
And I know only 100 are being made. Numbers 1, 45, 47, and 100 are spoken for.
No kidding. By you,
No,
but not by you. Okay. Well, I won't ask any
Yeah.
questions. I know how private some of that stuff gets. And Parrish does make some
it's
amazing.
no classified. We can't know yet.
Oh,
He told us just wait till April 6th till the rest of the world finds out
there
that
you go.
the big guy will have it in his hands.
There you go.
So,
Well, Parrish has been in the call making and calling business for a long time. I think since 91. Parrish, if you're watching, I believe 91 is when he built his first call. And if you know him, he's a super good guy. If you're looking for and look, and we have Spur brand. We love Spur brand. We at the end of the day, and Mike could tell you this like the other guy did that was on the show. His favorite call is whatever's working right then.
Whatever's making
That-
that turkey talk.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
that's
that-
my.
and that was going to be something I wanted to bring up too. She represents her brand.
Mm-hmm.
I represent my brand. We're still friends. We
Absolutely.
don't care.
And that's the thing.
We do not care who
That's
is with
right.
what.
That's right.
We're out there just living life in the woods, having fun.
The
Exactly,
hunting
having
industry in a whole needs to just be a big family.
Yeah.
I realize that it's about sales and it's about the product and winning world championships, and I get that. Hey, that is great. But at the end of the day, we're using those calls to all go do the same thing, and that's to celebrate our love for the outdoors together and get outside and go hunting and fishing, and there's room for every call maker out there,
That's
for
right.
every shell maker. People prefer different things. I'm a duck call guy. I have trouble blowing a diaphragm call because I've always called from the corner of my mouth. And
I'm not doing a mouth call.
and,
It's just not happening.
and I'm really struggling learning how to blow one because I can't channel my air straight out real well.
Yeah, show us.
Oh,
Oh, you gotta sit down.
Wait, one time now.
but and so
We all do the calls
yeah, but
in the element, just not.
But that's why they make different calls.
Yeah.
They make
Yeah.
Some are
they make
easier, some are harder.
yeah. Some are easier, some are harder. I prefer a box call. I'm
Mr. Jeff?
still a rookie at some of this when it comes to the turkey side of it, and that's what I prefer. Now Mac prefers the mouth call, and but back to Parrish, and I go around the block all the time, tell a story. Okay, Mac, and my wife both probably shaking their heads right now, but there's room in the outdoors for everybody. There's room in the outdoors for different brands, for kids, for women. You know, back when I first started hunting, there weren't many of y'all out there. I had a baby sister that was eat up with it. And the women in the outdoors, man, y'all are growing. And I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. So you're wearing somebody that you're branded by right now. Was there anybody else with you? Well, was there a third with you? That's it. That's who's got you.
Right now, that's my two primary.
So if anybody out there, now tell us about
Wait,
yours.
hold up. I'm so sorry, Amber. If anybody knows anything about me,
Oh,
my
God.
unofficial sponsor
Yeah.
is Little Debbie.
Little Debbie. Little Debbie hunting.
No, I'm waiting on my box of cake, and just a box of cake, a sticker for my truck.
I thought she would
And
probably
so
come
if
out.
anybody on here is a Little Debbie rep, and I just happen to know one, send this girl a box.
I'll represent them well.
Yes. When it's deer season, man, you got the little Christmas cakes and yeah, you represent. If anybody
They're
should
my
sponsor
unofficial
you,
sponsor. Yeah.
it should be Little Debbie. I promise.
Mr.
So-
Bill has a question. What are you guys' goals or accomplishments this year of hunting or fishing?
I'd like to kill my first
Just
turkey
a
this year.
compliment. What kind of compliment?
So she said she would like to kill her first turkey. So
Absolutely.
you wouldn't care if it's a Jake or
No,
a big old long
Right,
beard.
just to experience it.
Just experience it.
That-
That girl.
great
That's great. That's a great.
Yeah,
I hope
that
you do.
girl right there. That's awesome. You gonna have a guide over there going
I
with
am
you?
gonna have my guy.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all, you'll get one. Have you been out listening? You've been out watching yet?
Yes, we've got cameras and everything.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yes.
pretty cool this season. And I'm gonna tell you my thoughts on the season, how it runs now versus how it used to run. And this is just me thinking the way I think. So right now, typically season would be open right now back several years ago. We're real close to being open.
I think the juvenile will be this weekend.
Yeah. So you're the breeding going on and so when our season really opens, I think a lot of the breeding has been done. But I also feel like when that Tom he's still ready to breed and the new lady steps on in the neighborhood and she's yelping and she's calling, I think he's going to respond to that. They did real well for us last year.
Mhm. It's right there on the verge of where they're fixing a go set.
Yeah.
Instead of taking takes me a couple weeks to get on one just about back when the season was open like now,
Mhm.
juvenile weekend. Take me a couple weekends to figure out, hey, look, they're roosting over here every day and this weekend's going that way every day. But it's a hit or miss right now, I think. I wish they would take the season back and start it up now instead of opening it like 2 weeks later. My personal opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, because some may be sitting already. I want every hen still be laying when I go, because that gives you more success or more opportunity to kill one.
So Billy Bates, Deal Country.
Billy
King.
Bates, I
Isn't
would
he
love to
amazing?
use those lures.
Did you see what he put on there?
We're watching.
Billy Bates, what's up, old son?
Son.
You don't love Billy Bates. He's a great guy. And if you're into lures and he does a show, I know it's on Tuesday nights. I know it is. I believe it is. But anyway, you need to watch some of Bates' live stuff and some of that. Oh, it's amazing to watch him do it. It's an art. It's an art. And Oh, been outside. So what about you, young lady? Who all do you represent?
Spur brand, of course. And,
Spur Brands? Yeah, they're great. They're great.
which is women's hunting club.
Mhm.
I got then when I just got tired of not being able to find any hunting clothes that fit me the way I wanted them to fit.
Is that tough for y'all to find too?
Yes.
Because every time I look at hunting stuff, it's in men's.
Yes.
So y'all have to, because like waist size, and y'all have a single number or a double number, whatever it may be. I don't know the difference between an 8 and a 14. And I don't have a clue.
Yeah.
I know what my waist size is and my length. Why do they make it so difficult for y'all? Yeah, so y'all have to try things. Don't think they're not that much too long for you. If you finally find a shirt, you hope the sleeves don't come down.
It's always fashion. You'll because just trying to find something that fits. So that's why I got in contact with them and got involved with them and over Macy.
So they're all women's brands.
So
Isn't that awesome? That is cool. That is cool. Girl power, huh?
That's right.
That's all.
and no Laura.
Right. Hey,
Like a lot of sense. Girl.
Yeah.
I love the products. Seeds and stuff.
Yeah.
But as far as like the beer sets, estrus and all, I think it's really, really good stuff.
I'm digging the women thing, because I figured y'all struggle and number one, guns that fit you. And number two, probably. Since the outside show was one of the
Yeah,
sponsors.
that's what
And you still, I knew
I
you
wear
wore
prime
it.
one. Yeah,
And you love Prime One.
I actually do it. It fit me. But bigger, I can't hide.
Same.
There,
I mean, there's into this, and they fit their design. Sure, your guys are too. They have the sizes fit anybody. Do my daughters, you know, it's like we have 3 of those bitty things. I do know what that means. And I'm sure yours is a 0 or a minus, something smaller than a 0.
0 to
You gotta add.
No,
that.
no.
It's gotta be about 36 for my time to get in it.
Backed up. I do agree with that. Because the first of the season, your decoys they're real. You know, hey, you're calling that hen. Not really calling the dog. Leading hen to come. But now decoys now mid-season like it is now. Now you have a better success. Hey, no decoys. Hey, I lost her yesterday and found her in a couple days. Oh, here she is. I'm there, and I'm gonna go to her. That's, I hate said like that. That's what you have to do when you turkey call her in. You're gonna. Where she goes, that joker's going first season. I mean, you're going. You know,
If he's going the other way, there's
if she's going the other way, guess where you're going? You're going the other way too. You're gonna do it. And like start up, we might use a decoy for a couple days. If it doesn't work, we put that dude back in the truck and use it one rest of the year.
slash one time. When I do my bird, no big one.
Mhm.
Come right out.
I mean, if you can't see what's hollering, what are you gonna do? Keep looking for it. Okay, there's noise and things like that. Where you at? You're not gonna stop. They're gonna come back in.
And back to my truck. I'm a deer guy, and I used to be so mad at the ducks. I love the duck call. I didn't. Well, we didn't hunt any this year. We stayed pretty mad. We had a big deer we were chasing all winter long. That absolute all long. And then got several pictures of them after hoping they make it through the rest of the winter. And we feed them. We feed them 365, so our deer are gonna stay here.
Food plots open now.
Oh, yeah, food
Hey,
days.
don't get the green back down on me, buddy.
Uh, Sorry, I was just reading some of this stuff. And we're gonna talk for a minute and a second about just general safety tips and, for, you just kind of demonstrate, you know the mouth calls.
Right.
And over there, I think you've got these spur brand calls.
Right.
Demonstrate for us and for them. I don't mean to put you.
I know, and I said,
But-
don't do that earlier.
Well,
I
Yes.
get on there a spot, because I can do.
That's it. I wish I could do that. I can't. I've tried. I'm getting pretty good at it.
You know why they kiki, right? They're out there eating, thinking, hey, I'm having a good time. I'm having a feast. That's what they're doing. That's what they're saying. Hey, come get some of this. Well, I said, come get some of this land.
So it's it's not about just learning to make the call. The calls. It's like going up ball. It's like front. There's different times, different sounds.
That's practice.
And
Get out
so,
there,
And it takes
listen and
spelling.
learn it.
and
Yeah.
also watch the
Takes-
bird itself.
Yes.
Watch the bird, learn the bird, what she's saying. Like 30, you hear one over there, you're calling. The next thing you know, he shuts up,
Mhm.
right? Next thing you know, you can go to that little area where he was. You don't really actually want to call lightly. Come back. Maybe I lost it. I found you. We found you.
Fun to hunt with.
So I kind of cheated a little bit. Like I said, it's very new to me, looking stuff with it. So I have a pet turkey.
He did too.
And
He
so
had big boy.
I
Yeah.
sneak out my backyard where he can't see me at areas on that thing and see
That-
what
Yes. That is a very good deal right there.
You want to see something about your pet turkey? Put a little Jake on a stick and watch it for death. I mean,
He's already
be
mad
careful.
right
He'll get you. I mean, it's so much fun. A little bit. Try it. You'll laugh and say, ah.
I wear this bit of red on me as soon as I hit that pin to pick.
Yeah.
He leans around and he's like, "Ray,
Yeah.
come on."
We're going to talk just for a minute. I got some
What's that?
safety tips for the turkey hunting. His is more snake oriented.
Because it is makes sense as a turkey hunt. That's right. I mean, you see that bird out. If I belly cross the turkey, my gun is coming up. I'm waving around in the brush. So you shoot that,
Yeah.
then my dick belly crawl up and do the same thing. Get away from me. You know, get, they're gonna be gone. You know, before I get there.
Here I am walking a regular work. So
Not even paying
I'm
attention.
gone.
It's like when we go to this dude right here, in my boot, he just had pro and frog boots
Uh-huh.
in his boots today, all the time. Looking around the property. 10 of them were stuck in his boot.
No.
That's
I mean, if I don't get struck, I'm a die.
audio going
Right.
now.
The sight of it's going to kill me.
Audio.
Yeah.
not good weather here.
God, Bill, here we go again. Don't know. Wi-Fi's not fine.
That,
Let's everybody the second close out, get off the, and let's see if that makes any difference. One of the things we were so safety tips for me, and I'm just going to read them off. Never red, white, blue, or black, which are colors. Identifying your target. Make sure the bird is fully visible. Don't shoot, never shoot at sounds or movements. That turkey, that you know for a fact it is. Never stalk it. Movements, sounds you think are a turkey may be another hunt. You know, they're calling, we're calling. We have the luxury of hunting a lot of private. We hope that nobody's getting to us, but on public ground, I can see that would be,
exactly.
be very important.
I tell you, I was hunting with a. Not here. I had good bad like mine. At my buddies, man, I hear somebody. I said, hey, come on. I was about, next thing you know, somebody grabbed me by my pants leg, and it was early morning, and the guy was out there. He was just hammering. So we don't know who's out there. My buddy, oh, the ground, we can hunt here if you want to. Made me feel like and we knew the guy. And, you know, so you don't know they're there, but they're there. And give them there for 45 minutes, and we get in there, hey, bro. Hey,
Be
show
respect.
respect. Hey, back out.
Back out.
It's
I mean-
not important. My next one would be take back. I saw that a guy had been shot.
I saw
Saw that. So select a large natural barrier, big tree, big rock, anything you can back up to cover if you're sitting and calling. And probably one of my if somebody instead of trying to make turkey sounds, they can physically say, hey, stop. You know, let them know because you're right. And the last thing that I got, think about who you go with.
So look,
Somebody that knows what they're doing, that thinks about them. Just be not the people that stop a lot of things. We people from poaching and doing things. We can't be wise about who.
and let me interject on that one.
Mhm.
We're not trying to be mean. I'm single. I'm not going to fight with just anybody. I have a small circle.
Yeah.
I have a very, very small
That's
circle.
right.
And I
That's
have a circle for a reason because I know when I'm out there, trying,
That's right.
they're not out there trying
Yes.
everything. We don't.
You know, I got a call one day. You had shot a deer. And you somebody, I was coming to him, Mr. Anthony, okay, come to Mercer, they beat me there.
Yeah.
You remember that, huh?
Yeah.
I remember. So, yeah, you got some people around you that's in I'll get a call. You'll come out and with him. We've already.
Why do y'all do that? Anthony has done that to me every single time. Every single time.
We just.
Did I get it? Did I? See it.
No, we walk in her house and she goes, that deer, they're all mine.
No, you asked
Good.
me, I'm going to disagree with that. You said, your husband killed all these dudes? I said, no, I did.
Good.
I did. I said, Peter, it's time to go home.
Why mine is. It's tax. It's
And she left it alone.
my clock potato. So
But you're okay with that, right?
Yeah.
You like your living room full of deer. all that, and you don't mind at all.
Keith,
Yeah.
hey,
and
where you
my
going?
wife-
I would-
I have always,
Where you going to put your guy out there? And
I'm a truck.
just make sure you see that on.
No, she's not even smiling. She didn't pay attention to me. They all love their wildlife. They love in their
In their living room.
mine.
Yeah.
Good all. She's all right.
Bedrooms, room, on a coffee table.
I tell you
Yeah,
another
but
thing,
Here's
Keith,
right there in my face.
on turkey hunting, make sure you guys get a comfortable seat or
Yeah.
something. A bunch of trees. And you're always gonna have one up and then one in your back. You're not gonna sit there very long.
Then your legs fall asleep.
Legs fall asleep.
All that. We're getting- we can sit here and talk. We can sit here and talk all night. But there are a few things I want to talk about before we go. And because
You know,
we do promote outdoors heavily. We do people to follow it. The more followers we have, the more people tend in to follow us, the more we can help with that. The else's or Hungry Warrior Hunt or a child. There's some really great organizations out there that can that. So please, get on Facebook, go to YouTube, like us, follow us. The more followers we have, the better. If you would like to purchase, if you go on Wildlife Addiction, or there's a link there that carries you straight to our store. You can purchase, get there. 100% of the proceeds. And make shirts for us. We've got something there. We're gonna have some more makes. You made this one. I love it. If you're out, somebody shirt for you. If you have a company, she will take care of it. Like I said, all the proceeds go directly to outside of this, and go in our pocket. We don't use them for anything. And I'm gonna kind of do a little closing. Matt, did you have closing before I do mine?
no,
Because JR,
well, I had the JRs.
you were gonna talk about we want somebody that what did once he all the prayers in his family. But I'm gonna, and I always try to close with some Bible verse, with something. So, and here's something I learned a long time ago, women. You need to listen to this one. So the man, right? That woman, she's that neck, and she can turn that head the way she wants to turn.
You hear that?
Let her,
Uh-oh.
just let her. Look, that is probably I heard that years ago. That's probably one of the first things I've ever heard. And just let them, man. So
But be that man.
be that.
We're very much alpha females, very much
Yeah.
so. We can handle our own. Cut our own grass and our own. I don't need you to hold my hand.
Support you. Be
Look.
support.
Be that man.
That's right. And but submissiveness goes both ways. That goes both ways. I'm gonna read 1 Corinthians verse 11 and 12. Okay. Nevertheless, in the Lord, woman is not independent of man or woman. For a man was made from man, or woman was made from man. So man is now born a woman, and all things are from God. So women, they rely on each other. God made them equal partners in life, and they should respect each other. And that was so. Thank y'all.
Daniel Hopper.
And Daniel came. We
And his
tried to get him up here and let him look.
He won't be on the show.
Daniel's the one that does all the little stuff. Great. He really does. He really sits about this for hours.
Mhm.
No, I know it's wonderful. So we want you to be a regular anytime, and we hope you have the best time. I keep up with these things, but I know dinner ready. So, but look, thank y'all once again. It was was a lot of fun. And thank you all for being here for the outdoors. Remember, the world. And just keep encouraging.
You guys kill one, let us know. We'll put it on the
Send us-
show.
yes,
Send us a
send us
picture.
Pictures, send us everything so we can put it on that TV and showcase. But, thank y'all for watching. And, as I always say, if you're watching, if you can hear me right now and you do not know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, same way I get there. And I hope I offend you. That there's a reason to offend you. I hope that if you're not saved, that the Lord will put a heavy burden on your heart tonight before you go to bed. And you will ask your Lord, and you really know what it is. You really will. That's being free. So that being said, for me, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being a part of this. Y'all are, this is for y'all. Mac, anything you have?
Everybody enjoyed the show. Ladies, like I said, this is a picture. I hope y'all kill a pig. That's a big.
Yo, long beard.
Don't let your husband take the gun, put it to long. Go ahead, get it.
He say from bring his, and I told him no.
There you go. Gotta have back up. But anyway,
That's why she got
Automatic.
Yeah, that's why she got Killing it.
anyway,
You pass the gun.
right.
It's sealed. Pass the gun. Double up.
Done. But anyway, thank you guys. Thank y'all. Tell them bye. Tell them bye. See y'all.